Cuckoo.
Cuckoo! All right. Well,
Are we recording?
We
All
are
right,
recording, guys. We are recording.
No one
We're
fucking
rolling.
knows, dude. No one knows.
No one. Excuse me. Did you say the?
No one.
Did you say the?
No one knows what it's like to be the
sad
man.
man.
Bad.
Bad.
What was that?
To be the bad man.
Bad.
To be
Behind blue eyes.
Scooby Dooby Dooby Doo. I just put Scooby Doo's.
Right.
Thanks. Anyway, so this is BAB-Cast 11
Or 9.
or 9. We
Or
were
10.
trying to add. We were trying to do a simple arithmetic to get us to where we need to go to take us to the promised land or Valhalla, if you're culturally inclined.
Post our BAB-Cast, Matt. Post our BAB-Cast.
We're gonna post them. We're gonna do
I
our
think
best.
you need some original Windex.
Ooh, show us.
Fuzzy.
Kelly, you have Windex Classic. This is Windex Classic coming in hot. Boom, the original.
This is Windex Ocean Water.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Sonic. We are sponsored by Sonic.
Hey, Tide Pod kids, don't chug it. So here we are doing a podcast, having fun with friends, for anybody really who wants to hang out with us and talk about things. We're day to day, just trying to get through it, do the podcast, enjoy each other's company. We've been chitting and chatting beforehand, and we're just here to just kind of let it fly, as they say. So without further ado, I think we kind of open up with kind of some business stuff. And I have a couple of things I kind of wanted to chit chat about. It's looking like New Mexico is kind of opening up on, we talked about the liquor licenses thing, and now there's some new marijuana bill that looks like it got through. I'm not really sure what the implications of that are. I think I might have read like 2 sentences of a news article about it, and I don't really know what that means for us. And I wanted to kind of kick it off of everybody as far as like, have you been paying attention? As far as I understand it, like next year, it's looking like everything's legal as far as marijuana or weed or whatever is concerned. But what does that mean from here moving forward? What do you guys think it's going to look like with El Paso? Somebody told me today at work that, like, you know, that they heard in the news that El Paso is really mad about this because of the implications of like drugs coming from New Mexico, to which I had a pretty hearty chuckle about. But you know, I don't know. I see Nick nodding and he kind of chuckling. But what do you guys think?
Well, I like the dynamic of local drug dealers and how it's going to impact them.
What do you mean by that?
Like the people who are currently selling weed. Like, how is this are they gonna undercut it? They're still gonna be able to sell cheaper weed, I would imagine, than weed that's taxed by the state, but it might not be as good.
So why do you, just out of sheer curiosity, why do you think weed that's not taxed by the state would be worse than weed that is taxed by the state?
I mean, I think I don't know. I haven't bought weed since maybe college or something.
Yeah.
But I just sort of associate weed coming from Mexico and sort of being like just like a lower quality weed. And so I would think that
there's no regulations on it.
Right. Yeah.
Basically. So.
But
I think I see what you're talking about. So maybe like the medicinal growers and the people who have been doing all of that stuff, building like maybe like, for lack of a better term, like a brand or like building a business out of the New Mexico marijuana game. Yeah, that actually to me makes sense that they're going to be, you know, making better stuff than some business that's trying to maybe source this and be a middleman and resell and that kind of thing. So, you know, like it might be one of those instances where like a vertically integrated business where you have like quality as a big factor of your production play out, make a lot more sense because that's part of the brand. Yeah. I see what you're saying because they're already like have something associated with their name or whatever they're trying to
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely going to be some advantages to already being in the business on the medical marijuana side of things. But I'm just wondering, like at the local, like at a, honestly, like a local drug dealer level, like, are they completely getting cut out of the game, or are they still able to sell just because they have a cheaper product?
I think that there's going to be some people that want to hold on to their privacy, and so the local drug game is still going to happen because they don't want to give their driver's license card to the state and say and let people know that they've been purchasing marijuana. So yeah, the underground is still going to flourish at some point. It's always going to be less expensive, but you also always don't know what is in it. So it could be laced with something, it could be cut with something, you don't know. So I think along with legalizing for the state comes regulations along with it. And so those companies have to abide by those regulations or they can't sell. Another thing though is that federally it's looking at being legalized, and that might happen fairly quickly.
Really? I haven't heard anything about this.
I read about it the other day, and if that happens, then nobody has really anything to say.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was that close federally.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I believe it's the MORE Act, if I'm not mistaken, and it's been going back and forth, but now I think they're taking a look at it a little bit more serious this time. Which I don't know. It's all very interesting.
It's
I'm
called the
looking at-
MORE Act.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fee structure for permits and licenses related to the New Mexico bill. And so if you want to serve cannabis at like, I guess like a hookah type bar or something, if you want to be able to actually smoke cannabis at a business, $35 for a permit. If you yourself want to grow a plant, it's $50 per plant.
They're going to let you smoke at a business?
That's what it says, cannabis server.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I did not know that portion, because I think Vegas is the only place that has that now. And before they didn't have it, but with all the tourism there, people were like, well, if we purchase this, we can't just go out in the street or in the hotel room. But the thing about that Vegas was it's just strictly marijuana. You can't have it in a bar. You can't have drinks while you're
It can't be like alcohol.
Yeah, you can't intermingle both of those.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that makes sense.
It's,
So I guess so if you want to be like if you're like a waitress, waiter at a consumption area, you have to pay for your own permit to serve it, $35. $2,500 a year for you to like open a business and actually let people smoke at your business.
Wow. That doesn't seem like a lot.
You can do everything. You can sell, grow, and distribute it. You can have a vertically integrated cannabis establishment for $7,500 a year.
I mean, I think it's a lot. I think it might be like 100 times more expensive to open a McDonald's. Like if you said, hey, you know what I want to do with my life is I want to own a burger joint. It might be,
like when we were in Phoenix for my birthday, and we went downstairs to that little place next to Richardson's, my favorite restaurant in my favorite New Mexican restaurant in
New Mexico,
Phoenix, Arizona. Listen, guys, do not fuck that up if you call and make a reservation and you're like, hey, I would like that really nice place that serves Mexican food. And they're like, sir, I feel like it's my need to tell you that this is actually New Mexican cuisine. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, you win. But downstairs, tell me that doesn't feel exactly like the club in Las Cruces.
Oh yeah, pretty dang close. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, like, when I say tell me it doesn't feel like that, I mean like extrapolate 1,000,000%, because they never did anything nice down there. But nonetheless, you go down, you go in.
It's cool.
How
many places in Las Cruces can you go downstairs into a building?
Bingo. That's my only point. That's it. And if we could get, and so the new liquor license, what did we stumble? Was it 5,000?
Oh, 10,000 for a liquor license.
10,000 for a liquor license. I'm telling you, dude, that would be.
But what I was talking to Jason White about this the other day at Nate's house, and he said, so I told him 10,000, and I couldn't remember where I heard it. He said, no, it's not that. It's 2,500 a year for a liquor license, is what he said.
Oh,
and
even better.
I believed him because he deals with the golf course. So I was like, okay,
He's only a little bit of a liar.
only a little bit of a liar.
A little bit.
And now our guest tonight.
And now, hey guys, New Mexico State Golf. Let's.
He told me 2,500, but it's not a permanent. It's per year that you have to apply for it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That makes more sense than anything.
Yeah, so
It's almost
revolving income for the state.
It's not even a license. It's not even a license. It's a permit.
It's revolving income for the state.
Yeah, genius.
And they're gonna make that business is gonna make $2,500 quick.
First night. Who owns the club?
That's a
Yeah.
great question.
If it's only $2,500, we need to all invest in that.
Right?
We're not posting this till
Yeah.
all invest
We
in-
invest in the club.
Until we actually put it under contract, they're gonna start jacking it up.
I think that's a really good question though. Who owns the club and is it for sale?
Oh, that would be fuck that. We'll just
We
tell
just
them
lease
let
it
us
for like
let us
$20 a
borrow
month.
it. Let me borrow it. I don't know how real estate works, dude. Let me borrow that shit. We'll fix it up. We'll fix it up nice. And then let us borrow it for a little bit. And you get 10%.
I'm gonna have a side discussion about this after we end. I think I got an idea.
Especially if people will let us borrow shit.
Yeah.
Can we borrow your building, please?
Actually, it's a bad idea now that I think about it. So
Yeah, it's genius. It's perfect.
Never
no,
a
it
good
is
idea
a
when
bad
it involves
idea.
alcohol.
No, about owning it is not a bad idea. The idea that I had for securing it is a bad idea. So
You
Probably
never know. You never know.
Me and Nick, okay, hold on real quick. What are we talking about? Well, we're talking about business right now?
Yeah,
marijuana and alcohol business.
Marijuana and alcohol.
apparently.
Yeah.
The guy
How
told me,
quickly-
he goes,
How
"Do
quickly
this."
can you convert the
Kelly,
Ford?
Kelly, I can tell right now. Kelly wants to talk about what I was thinking about just a second ago. But yeah,
No, I don't, but I nearly jumped into the fact that me and Nick played golf together on Monday.
oh okay.
First
That's
time,
what I wanted to talk about.
first time ever.
Because I hadn't seen I've seen Nick like in this thing here, but I haven't seen Nick in like real life in a while. So
Yeah.
we got to go golf on Monday.
Yeah, that was fun.
We were 1 under through 1.
1 under through 1.
We were 1 under through 1. I don't know how that putt that I hit went in, but it fucking took a right at Albuquerque and fucking rolled in. I was like, oh. Yeah, I literally fucking made the noise of dang it. I missed the
Everybody
putt.
did. They're all,
One on the green was like, oh, and then it hit something and jumped in the hole, and we're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. We're
that was pretty bad.
1 under. And I didn't make another putt the rest of the day, and I'm pretty sure we didn't make another fucking shot the rest of the day, but it was fun.
If the weather's good, let's go play on Monday for Nick's birthday.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Are you guys playing? You're playing again.
Are you talking after work?
No, I'm talking like I would take the afternoon off.
Okay, well, okay, so I would have to play that afternoon, but I could get us free golf if we all wanted. The 4 of us wanted to go play for Nick's birthday. We could all just go do that.
I could go after work. That's fine. Whenever.
Well, I don't know if we could do. Oh no, I can't do after work because that's when the league starts. We'd have to do after lunch.
After lunch. Okay. I will plan on taking the afternoon off on Monday.
What
And
date's
then-
that?
The 12th.
Like 4 days.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I can get it off. That sounds fun.
Yeah,
I'll play-
the
play
four of
golf.
us. Let's the four. Dude, we should record while we play golf, which would be hilarious, and have some footage.
Okay,
That sounds good. Yeah.
that sounds fun. Yeah, we could play the blooper
Speaking
reel.
speaking of next week, I feel like we should get. I feel like it's time to get Nate in here.
I agree. It's time to get somebody in here.
I feel like we've. I don't know if we've gone too long between. Who was? Well, we thought we were going to have someone, and then we didn't.
We
Right.
have gone too long though.
But we. Nate right now. See if he's in.
Definitely gone too long.
If not him, Jason White,
Yeah.
and let's see. Let's check those two first.
Okay, let's talk about your next vehicular endeavor here, about what we've been talking about. And I think the first place to start with this conversation is that the Fort has won the 2019 El Paso Electric kilowatt hour savings, builder.
Have we showed it on here?
I don't think we have. The Fort has won the El Paso. Let me repeat it. The El Paso Electric 2019 kilowatt hour per house award, and it's kind of a mind fuck in a little bit of a way, because we're customer centric, we're product centric, and we feel like I feel like we've been banging those drums as like a business, like this is what we want to do, this is how we're trying to do our thing. And I feel like our customer service is really, really good. And I've always felt like we're really in pursuit of making an awesome product. And now I feel like we have something that just says, look, we made a fucking awesome fucking product for our fucking customers.
That's awesome.
3.871 gigawatts.
Kilowatt hours. Yeah.
Oh, kilowatts.
And yeah.
Kilowatts.
How many is that?
What does
in
that mean?
megawatts?
3.871 kilowatts.
It's at least it's a lot of watts, dude. Just if you got to ask, you can't
You have
afford.
to ask Michael Watts.
If you got to ask, you can't afford one.
But it's
Not real gold.
It's real wood.
So what does the trophy say, Kel?
It says 2019, which is weird because but 2019 Energy Star New Homes Program highest average kilowatt savings for custom homes, the Fort Construction. And on the back it says 100% of the energy this award was offset through our energy provider's carbon offset program. So I like to think that we helped build this award that we gave to ourselves.
So
You
it's
did.
it's kind of like just showing like how efficient of a house we can build, like how.
Oh no, it
Like,
shows on average that our houses are the most efficient custom homes that they deal with in
Right.
the state of New Mexico, not Las Cruces, in the state of New Mexico.
Right. And
That's pretty cool.
yeah, no, totally. And
I'm super proud.
we're
Congratulations, guys. Rumplemint shots on me next time we go
Damn.
out.
well and
Compliments, fucking third place.
and to me, all that did, Kel, was just light the fire under my butt about like how do we make a better product now? Like how do like, and I got a lot of ideas. Some of them might be worth something, some of them might be worth shit, but like I want to now I just want to think about the ways that we can be better. We can even extrapolate on that. And it's always cool to kind of think about that, because I get the impression that in the industry of home building, it's there's so many commodities, like that it's so commodity driven. Like we talk about OSB, we talk about this, we talk about sheetrock, we talk about like all of these different aspects of building a house. And I feel that's like I think that's playing 100 level home building. And
Yeah,
now
I know.
I want to.
But You know for a fact that you and I, one of the reasons that you and I are such a good duo is that you are very product focused and I'm very customer focused.
Right. Absolutely. No,
And I feel like we're both trying to push those avenues of interaction
right.
as our as a primary
So
sales.
so much so within our dynamic of our business that I would almost want to bleep that shit out for the fucking release of this. Because I feel like if you were to just two-prong your business and say, here's the two things you need to do to make sure that your shit fucking works. Be product driven, be customer driven. That's it. And guess what? You know what happens with marketing? It just falls into place. Because
we don't have to market. We don't market.
If your product's good and your fucking customer service is good, guess what?
12 fucking hats I bought from a lady in fucking the North Valley that I haven't even got yet.
But if you guys did market,
he designed them. They're fucking fantastic. But I haven't even picked. I paid for them, but I haven't even picked them up.
If you guys did market, you could do a take on the ambiguously gay duo sketch, and you could do
Gary.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool.
I think you guys build a trophy case in your model home, and that's
Nate's in. Nate's in for Thursday.
Uh-oh.
Exterior play coming Thursday next week. 100. How many hours is fucking 7 days from a
Nate text you back?
Why didn't he text the group back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Nick. You motherfucker, dude. I thought that was like, I thought Nate had a cool gift. It was like, it says Nate approves.
I know.
Kelly, I'm sending the cops to your house right now. You're under arrest.
Dude. Nick.
Facebook stalker.
Fuck.
Oh, that was a good one, Nick.
Was it?
It was almost as good as when Kelly thought his truck was vandalized and the fort was misspelled.
I really think that if your business
really
is, I really think that if your business is emphasize on product and emphasize on customers, it's that simple. How do you make those two things click? Because customers buy product and you want to sell your product to customers. It's that simple. So take care of your customers in every way you possibly can and have the best product to give them, because guess what? Having the best product you can give your customers is also customer service.
I don't disagree.
I believe that.
Yeah, giving the best product you can give to your customers is customer service.
Could be the worst house ever, but customer service was amazing.
No,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. Giving the best product you can give to your customers is part of customer service. That's the way.
It's
you.
part. Okay. Hold
part
on.
of it.
It's
Yeah.
part. Yeah. I thought you said earlier the best customer service.
No. It's part of the best. It's part of the best customer service. Sorry, but no. It's part of like because the better product you can create, the less support that product needs. Right. Like if you could engineer an iPhone that never needed
but you can't make sure that everyone knows what they're fucking doing.
No, but that's what I'm saying is that if you would, all right, Johnny Tsunami or whatever it's a call for crying for attention.
I can't wait
I'm just trying to figure out what you're saying there.
Haircut of that guy. Didn't smoke a cigarette.
We'll talk about Kelly's hair now.
Does the fort have any builds? Any news on builds?
We have a permit, and we have
For a driveway or for what?
Drive. We have a drive. We have a permit for a wonderful couple. We've been trying to. I mean, we've been working on it, and they've been so freaking good. Richard and Sarah Rochelle, man, they we're lined up. Getting the concrete guys out there. About to tear it off. But my favorite thing ever is when a customer posts something and you know what? Let's show it, because we don't get to brag a lot about how excited or how much we love our customers. but occasionally you got someone that's like, pretty sure we're about to tear this stuff up. And where's that? Let's see here. Share screen. So our sweet friend with her brand new baby, Sarah, Richard, and then the little chunky monkey, Little Rich. She posted this today, and it's just my favorite thing ever. Like when someone is like, regardless of how bad my hair looks right now, this is truly, truly awesome. And for her to post and got one of those sweet new metal signs out there, must mean it's official. Man, just so cool.
Who makes those for you?
We use Craig and Taggart.
Sponsored by?
Sponsored? No, we're Taggart. But no. What's her name? I think her name's Heather that works in there. Absolutely awesome. Super cool. Get them cut, get them welded. Richard and his family did all the cleaning and dirt work, man. We're ready to rock. We're going to get forms set. We're going to get the plumbers out there. Speedy Plumbing, sponsored by Speedy Plumbing. If you actually want to do things right the first time, Speedy Plumbing.
Speedy. Joe at Speedy, man.
Joe's
That's
so
fantastic.
good. So, yeah, look at these guys. Man, that's a photogenic freaking family if I've ever seen one. Love these guys. I can't tell you how excited we are that they're excited. So, that's what it boils down to.
Are you gonna wear a hat, or what are you planning right now, Kel?
No, we're doing this. That's exactly that's exactly the look. I didn't know my hair would stay like this. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't either. Kel, show us what you're looking at. Show us that 2014. Did we talk about that?
No. Let's move on to something here. Look, let's just bring it back.
All right. So you guys got that lot moving with the Rochelle's.
I started some design prelims on my next house.
I sort of like the ongoing saga. I like the ongoing saga of the issue you're having with the appraisals. Is that resolved yet?
Listen, Rick's going to pay out of pocket because this is a pre-construction appraisal. Our appraisal when we're done will be fine.
Okay. That doesn't matter.
Yeah. It won't affect him at all. But he does have to come out of pocket to clear ice.
Yep.
Dripped
all over my.
Oh man. Oh, we did submit a major significant step to the city of Las Cruces.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
No, let's hear about this.
Let's talk about it. It is. What can matter?
You can't talk about this.
Sure.
Let's talk about it, Matt.
Wow.
Yeah, let's do it.
What's
Talking
changed?
about apartments.
What's changed?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
All right, I'm excited. This is I haven't heard this, so
No, this is good. This is interesting. So we are partnering with Rachel Rice and Kevin Edgington, and we are attempting to split a lot, 5.5 acre ish. What is it total? Do you remember?
No,
this one. I've heard about this one. Okay,
yes.
yeah. I know which one. I thought it was the different one, but okay.
5.26 acres inside the city of Las Cruces city limits. And we are splitting it into two residential. We're attempting to split it into two residential lots. I have already sold one of the residential lots, if it becomes available, to a guy who wants to build a house with us that I met through Nigel and Lou and all those guys.
Oh, nice.
Awesome, dude. Spectacular, dude. Can't wait.
Who's that guy? Did you say his name?
Kevin and Rachel had been planning on building their personal home, but they're trying not to overextend themselves. They're like, no, look, let's just. So we've put the other lot on the market, and they think they have a buyer for it. It's like 1.25 acre and 1.5 acre, and then we have like almost 2.75 acres left over. And we're gonna try to rezone it, and we're gonna try to build 5 2-story fourplexes, which means 8 units per structure, 40 units total.
Yeah.
We're about to try to get in the apartment building business.
Nice.
That's cool.
So, like, what stage are you at with the city then?
We've just got the documents that I just got back from the surveyor were the
One question: are these going to be better than Omni?
Yeah, maybe.
I've been in the apartments one time.
Yeah, I
They were,
think
they
I have
weren't
one.
bad.
I mean, nothing seemed too bad when we were in college.
We got man.
Yeah, there was a party there, and yeah, that's the only time I was there.
We have the final plat, the address plat, and the closure sheet.
Okay. Is there any type of timeline? Does the city give you any type of timeline with this type of
No,
deal?
I mean this is going to be interesting as
Extended
we go.
timeline?
You know, we're not familiar with this process, but we're extremely excited. And man, this could be. We've got 2 other major things that we're fucking swinging big. We're taking big swings at, but this one, if you ask me, is just the perfect T-ball type. Just like it's teed up just perfect for us, and especially working with Kevin on it to help us get where we need to go.
Yeah,
Nice.
So
Awesome.
That's really cool.
I just finished the submittal with the city on Wednesday. Today's Thursday.
So you have to go, I'm assuming, like public hearings and crap like that.
We have to rezone one lot, but we hope because the lot directly across the street is the same zoning that we would like, that we don't run into any issues.
Cool.
We're excited, man. If you ask me what would be the biggest jumping off point for us to become something bigger than just residential contractors, this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
No, the ideas that you guys have shared on this is really cool. So I'm excited for you all for this.
Not only this, but think about that next one where we're talking about doing something that might actually involve Ryan Burkett.
That's
How cool would that be?
That's
That dude, that one. So this one is us becoming legitimate developers.
Right.
The next one is us being heavy hitters.
Right.
yeah.
And then the final one,
Nick
we're
and I
still
need to
waiting
be involved in the heavy hitters one as well as like a low investment.
Listen, what
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know, Matt. I don't know if Matt feels the same way.
Just
But-
give us one apartment to crash in like once a week.
I don't know if Matt feels the same way, but like if we're fortunate enough to like for things to unfold, I don't even really care if you guys invest money. Like I just want you to know that you will be a part of everything that's brought forward, no matter what. Whether you put a dime in or you don't, like you guys are like our dearest and closest friends, and you're getting, if we're lucky enough to have things happen for us that are fortuitous, like you're being brought the whole way, no matter what. I don't give a shit if you put $1 in it. We'll make sure that you're a part of it. So that's my personal opinion. If Matt's a fucking curmudgeon, he can fucking end
I
this.
think Matt's like, don't talk about this right now. that's
Well, I'm just no. Here's the beauty: we really haven't given away a lot.
no, that's true.
No.
That's true.
I think I
Nice
look
teaser.
at the old Kanye West lyric. I treat the cash the way the government treats AIDS. I won't be satisfied till all my N-bombs get it.
Right? Yeah, I don't. Man, that's that's as weird as my hair about 20 minutes ago.
Dude, that's an old.
But no, like, and here's what's crazy.
I know what you're
This
talking.
is-
I know
this
what
is
you're
a
fucking,
we got an email.
fucking boomer ass
Didn't
crowd
make
right
sense.
here. Goddamn.
We
I know
got
what
an
you're talking
email from the
about.
city of Las Cruces. We got an email from the city of Las Cruces on our thing that we're trying to do in another part of the world. Like, I'm telling you,
Things are falling in place. It sounds like.
they've taken one step forward, which is neat.
All I want to tell
Honestly,
anybody
we're gonna bring
anybody who's trying to do something is all I would say is that Shia LaBeouf shit where it's like just fucking do it. Just do
Just
it.
do it. Just try.
do it.
We don't.
Do it. Try.
I thought that was
have
Nike.
no
Try.
clue.
Fucking
We
try.
have no clue what we're doing.
You have
Did
an
we say that in
idea?
Transformers?
Fucking try.
Eric, with all due respect on your remodel, we have no clue what we're doing, but we care. And
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
we care. You
guys-
know we care. And you know we're trying not to like be a fucking divisive part of your life, but we care and we really do. And the Sheetrock guys
and straight up, it's
the
looking
Sheetrock guys
really nice.
said that the trusses look pretty they
They do. He came yesterday. Trusses, they had some little cracks and nail holes and stuff in them. And Jay Romero.
Yeah.
So shout out to Jay Romero.
What's up? He's great.
So they came. He did one, and then he called me out and was like, "What do you think?" And I was like, "Thank you for asking me." And I went out there, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it," because so much better. They look awesome. They're gonna come and do some sanding, make them.
They do have to. They have to touch up a little.
Touch up a little, and then I'm sure paint will come.
Then we'll have Alan. Yep. Then we'll have Alan in.
No, it's been great. Tile guys finished. So the flooring is complete. All we need is a black backsplash. But flooring is complete today. They finished. They'll be back tomorrow. They did the chevron pattern.
How does it look?
Looks good. They'll grout that tomorrow. Then we'll be done with them.
Cabinets look good.
Cabinets look good. It's coming along.
Dude, I know. Thank you very much for being patient with us. I hope. But at the end of the day, the number one thing for me in working with you is making sure that we have something that is just awesome. Even if it took more or like whatever it took, I just want it to be like, God dang, this was a pain in the ass and it was worth every second. That's the response that I want.
Like you said, it's you guys we're learning on this, and if you guys ever need any feedback on a new remodel that you're doing, I'd be glad to give it to you, and just let you know that it's been great. I wouldn't work with anybody else because I know you guys care, and you've given all the support that someone would ever want in
thank you
modeling the place that they live. So or if you're not living there because you're not going to do anything,
even better don't live there. Rule number one. Listen, hey, FYI, I will not work with anyone that lives in their goddamn house other than you. That's it. First question, you would like to remodel your house, where will you be living while we do this?
No,
that's it.
I literally think that one of the big things that my grandfather had when my grandfather worked for Stan, his boss in Santa Fe, is in Santa Fe back in the day, like new construction was kind of rare. It was a lot rarer than it is today because it was like you would go and you'd go and gut out like an old Adobe and redo it, and that would be kind of like what you did, or in addition. So a lot of like remodel addition type things when somebody would buy a property and you wanted to be on the river, or you wanted to be in that right spot on the east side and that kind of thing. And it seemed to me growing up that like my grandfather did like a lot of work on the east side doing kind of like a remodel addition. And thinking about this process with you, E, it reminded me of like a lot of his stories where it just had a lot to do with that human element, like how did you make that happen? Like how did the customer feel while it was getting done? You had to knock this door. Like he would talk about like, having to knock out a whole wall. So there would be somebody living in the house and there would be, the back half of it blowed out while they were trying to remodel the house while they were living there. you know, doing remodels, and that was something. And it's
We
wild.
won't do that.
No, fuck no, I don't want to do that. That's hard. That's really, really hard. It's like get a hotel room while you do that. And maybe that's like, maybe that's an era thing, you know, like maybe that era and that time, that was something that people would deal with. And it got to the point where like my grandmother was so pissed at my grandfather because he would be doing that shit at his house. They would be just like, oh, like we want to bump this out. I want to do this. I want to do that. And then he'd be remodeling the house all the time by himself, you know, like he would just,
Yeah, that's what they did back in the day.
yeah, back in the day, like that was kind of the thing. And he was really good, you know. If you ever I know Kelly's been to that house, and hopefully after COVID and stuff we can definitely go hang out there. And I would love for us all, I almost would love to have a dude's day there where we could go. Yeah, like where we could go to my grandfather's house and just hang out in the backyard on a nice summer night.
And I want you guys to cruise my grandma's house too, because and then I also heard a cool story about my grandpa this past Friday. His workshop used to be Tomasita's restaurant.
No
Oh,
kidding.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So yeah, my uncle was telling a story, and he was like, yeah, it was right there. They helped my grandpa work and build shit back there. My grandpa was a contractor and built a lot of houses in Santa Fe back in the day, and I couldn't tell you which ones, and I'm sure maybe one uncle could, but it's just really cool, you know, some cool things that you learn about your family.
On things ever. Actually, the only thing I was going to tell Matt is that I think if the Santa Fe Showcase of Homes comes up again, that it doesn't have to be just a guy's trip. I think it'd be such a cool thing, because that's one of my favorite things that we've done as builders.
Oh yeah,
go
100%.
up there and check
Yeah.
that out. And
no, for sure.
And
And I wouldn't.
once we get up there with your deal and with Eric's like, oh, dude, there's a ton of stuff. And then what's funny, guess who else is from up in the area?
Yeah, Nick. And I wouldn't hesitate for a second to make that a thing, because
My finger is
is that me?
right.
Oh
No, you're down here.
oh, okay.
Eric's over here.
Matt's down there for me.
Yeah, everything's mixed up for me.
Nick's over there, and you're right there.
Nick, Eric, Matt.
You just
Not
pointed
even
at
close.
me.
Not even close. So I would love to do that, because I think that it is eye-opening to kind of see the high-end approach to what we do in New Mexico with our codes and with our building style. So I think that's why that kind of hits a chord with me, like when you go to watch a showcase of homes, because it's not only New Mexico code, but it's New Mexico style. It's all that shit. So like to bring it back to Cruces and say like, this is New Mexico style. We get it that El Paso does a thing. That's cool. Even though we're close geographically, there is a difference between a New Mexico style and a Texas style, Texas El Paso style. And not to say that there's anything wrong with Texas El Paso style. I love some of their houses. They're dope. But you know, that still doing that parapet, that like, you know, mud hut kind of thing is cool. I think it's still cool, and it still plays. And it still is like New Mexico, because I just don't want to see, you know, Mediterranean this, Mediterranean that doesn't hit like the New Mexico style, that all of a sudden kind of turns into some weird El Paso Tex-Mex thing.
Yeah, dude, we can design. Unfortunately, with design, it's just neither here nor there. It's just everyone doing what they want.
Yeah, and
that's why we need to follow through and build our very first model home.
Yeah, and show and show what New Mexico means to us, because we're New Mexico, so we get the chance to say, boom, this is New Mexico right now. And I know, Kelly, I know you hate this concept, but like everything's iterative, and the difference between being an artist and being a thief. Well, no, what is it? The Banksy thing where it's like great artists copy, you know, amazing artists steal, or whatever. Like it really does amount to the iteration of art. And I know that you don't feel like we're artists, but like I would like to think of myself as wanting to steal what works and discard which doesn't, and that's art. And really, when the pursuit is energy efficiency, design, these things, it may not feel like art, but I think that's why you might be gravitated towards it. And I know you're going to resist me on this because you don't feel like you're this person, but if you have the mindset creatively to go and just say, what's the we're going into my realm, what does the product have to be better? What, like, how is that a better design? How is that a better take on energy efficiency? Because you know, Kelly, I never told you this. I'm going to get completely off the rails for like 10 seconds.
Right.
At one point in time, you told me while you were at GL Green, when we were talking about performance homes, you said, you know what, when somebody's looking for a house, they don't want the Prius, they want the Maserati. And it made me think, because I said, you know what, you're right. Like, my initial gut reaction, you know, like when somebody wanted a badass house, they didn't want the Prius as a badass. They wanted the Maserati, because it was this comparison to like a high performance home at that time was like energy efficiency. And maybe the GL mentality was like, how can you add all the wood and leather and all that type of shit to make it look the best that you could? And one of the weird things I started to think about was the fact that, like, when you think high performance home today, it really equates to, it's not horsepower or 0 to 60, it's energy efficiency. When you say a home is a high performance home, it means that it doesn't require a lot. Like, it performs well in the sense that it doesn't consume a lot. And that's literally the metric that we're applying to houses now, is that it doesn't mean it goes faster through the ether. It's that it actually consumes less, and everything about it is less impactful. And I think that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that's code driven or politics driven or whatnot, but the fact that, like, if we were going to make a house perform better or have a better product, it's not that it goes faster or whatever. We definitely can make a luxury house for additional money, but like for it to quote unquote perform, it would mean that it uses less energy. So I don't know. I'm way out in left field, but like it does strike a chord with me to think that, like, I have thought deeply about what making a high performance home looks like. And now more and more it boils down to, like, what does it really take to live there? Like, what's the impact of it? And that's why you know, I've gone out of my way to start having those conversations with Miles and you and Mark and everybody else on, like, how we're going to be doing the thing to push the product in a direction where we're doing things differently. Even our suppliers at lunch the other day, it was like, what can we do to be better? And it's cool to kind of have that conversation with your supplier. Like, when me and Ty were talking, it was funny that I even texted him the next day or this morning, and I was like, man, hey, you know, thanks for listening to me, you know, be a prick about, you know, like wanting to think about the different things. And he was like, it's exciting to talk about the new stuff, because, like, that's where I want to go. I want to go in the new stuff. Where's the new stuff? Where's the stuff that's gonna push our stuff? And what's funny with the state of affairs with, like, you know, what's the word, like commodities like OSB, now it's putting us in a position where we're thinking, how do we make things better now? If it's going to cost this much to do it, how do we move in this direction where things are going to be better as a result of this cost increase? Like, what kind of synthetic awesome alternatives exist in this price point? So I don't know. I know I've been talking, but I'm thinking things through, and we're gonna be a better company.
Yeah, no. I don't disagree at all. I think, well, and
What if I wanted a poured concrete house, no wood, I just want concrete, would that be cheaper than
Matt's
wood?
right. Matt's not incorrect about his mentality. He just has a hard time of verbalizing it in a reasonable amount of time.
Sorry.
Concrete, or do you build houses out of straight concrete, or would you still?
Can
You can.
Oh!
did the Angels win?
You got your bet?
7-5.
Nice.
Fuck. Hold on. Let me check.
Awesome.
It's concrete versus wood,
We would.
like cost difference.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got it.
Nice.
Nice.
Fucking, they had the wrong fucking score up there.
Yeah, they did.
Nick, are you talking concrete versus wood in like structures or?
Structures, yeah. Like the entire structure and obviously the everything else that you need concrete for.
Oh, I
This
lost.
is a
I
wood
lost.
frame.
I lost the Oakland bet though, Nick. 6-2. But I did win.
What's funny about the
$32.
concrete versus wood argument is that I think, quite frankly, I would rather live in a wood structure than a concrete structure.
Why?
I think that it's going to be a quieter, like nicer environment, just in the build quality. I really do. I don't think that there's like a lot of advantages to having a concrete structure. Now, I could be really biased, but I mean, I just don't. And maybe it's a matter of it not being like, if we're talking about a 10-inch, like huge concrete walled house, now we might be talking like maybe that's, now we're talking like some crazy shit where I can't even imagine what it's like to live in that. But the thermal characteristics of like a nicely built wood house is cool. Like it resists heat, you know, R value is really a thing. I don't know what it's like, kind of having that thermal mass debate versus over like a nice code built home that's
Traditional home.
a traditional home that's got a lot of R value and that's like really comfortable in the wind and whatnot. So,
Mhm.
you know, I've heard through the grapevine that like an ICF house is pretty amazing. But I haven't been in one, so I don't know. And it would be fun to find. We might be able to find an ICF house in Santa Fe, Kel. That might be an interesting thing to do as a group, is trying to find that one builder who builds an ICF house and actually report back. Like, is it really that big of a deal or no? Because it's probably not. I don't think it is.
No,
Did you say what
you'll never
ICF stands for?
No.
Insulated concrete form.
Concrete form. No, you'll never convince me that makes sense. If you would like a predetermined, like, I pull the custom out of it, and then yes,
Right.
it becomes a reasonable option.
Right.
No, it's not a custom home at all. It's a prefab that you get that might be fantastic. God bless you for doing it. I would never do it. I'd rather build things the way that we do, and then get this, like, if it gets a 7 on a scale of 1 to 10 on your energy efficiency return on your investment, we get a 6. I'd rather do how we do it and make sure that you get the house that you want.
Right. And like, I don't like to that point, like, I don't think that there's like a really nice comfort level. I can't imagine that there's a big comfort level change from one to the other. Like, when you're in the house, does that construction, like, think about it with cars. Like, if there was a way to equate like a cab over design or like an integrated, you know, frame on a car, and it rides a little bit different from one to the other, but, you know, this house has this amenities for the same price, this car has this amenities for the same price, and this one is, you know, reduced amenities because of this ride. I don't think that you would be that excited over that kind of different feel, even though you're probably getting really similar results from a performance standpoint. So definitely an interesting concept, and maybe in certain like climate regions where you're like very hurricane prone, it might make sense there. I don't know enough about that like climate region, because there might be a really good argument, Kel, for like, you know, if you use this type of construction and with the right ties to keep the trusses down and they don't run off, like there could be a reason to say like you do it that way. But I don't know it, living in New Mexico, and like that's, you know, there's like a certain way of doing things. So
Yeah, we're lucky.
yeah, no, for sure. And like, I love,
I think at the end of the day, we do things the way that they need to be done here to build custom houses for people who have a strong desire to have input on what happens with their house.
Right.
If you're trying to prefabricate something, it's very difficult to have a custom input.
right.
But
And like, again, like, what's nice about the way we're building houses is like we can go in and move windows, and we can do all kinds of creative shit to make it work. Even if the floor plan is 95% there, and we thought it was 100, and it really wasn't, like we might have missed this, that, and the other thing. We can do that last little 5% of scooting this over, changing the window order, doing this, that, the other thing, and then the view is perfect. And every room you're in, the windows all work. You know, like that's one of, and like to Kill's point, that's one of the reasons that we do the shit that we do, is that you can go and say, you know what, that doesn't work. This is gonna be the next thing. And then you walk in it after the framing changes are made, and you're like, whoa, bam, that's perfect. Awesome.
Yeah, it's important to have that type of flexibility to come in and say, well, I don't like this. Well, then we got to change it. And when you come in super prefab, it's hard to do that.
Mm-hmm.
What else? I mean, what else can we chat about? I feel like we've been talking about a lot of business.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, let's just talk about some booze. What are we drinking tonight?
Buffalo Trace.
90% of the time I can guess what Matt's drinking.
I know, right? All right. Hey, I told you guys that I had something different, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Oh, single barrel vintage. Where'd you pick that up at? 2013?
Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, check this
Okay.
out.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay.
How much was that?
Not as much as you would think.
Really?
I don't remember. I might have been drunk.
That was
I'll
a
tell you
long
why.
pause, you asshole.
Okay, hold on. There's a story behind this. There's a story behind this. And 2 other bottles of alcohol that I bought that exact moment. So, the Monday before St. Patrick's Day, I participated in a golf tournament out at Picacho Hills called the Catholic, I don't know what the fuck the name of the term. I can't remember, but it's a bunch of Catholics, and they're out there to have a lot of fucking.
Was it the convicts versus Catholics?
I think you told this story.
Convicts.
Did you tell this? You told this
Well,
story.
I'm pretty sure I told the story of playing in the tournament, but I don't think I told you about buying the alcohol.
Correct.
Not the alcohol. No, you said afterwards, like they brought out all the kegs and everything. Like they're ready.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. I can't remember what the tournament's called. The St. Patty, something. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But when me and DJ played in it with Pat and what's his name? He was at trivia last night with another team. Oh crap, can't remember. Yeah, you know what? Neither here nor there. But when me and DJ left, we had to go to Sonoma to play in the Monday League because we had played in the tournament and then we had to play in the Monday League. So Nick, I could tell that Nick's already laughing because he already understands like what's involved. Like, oh, you played 18 holes in the morning from 8 o'clock in a Catholic drunk league, and then you drove. So when we were leaving, we pulled into Elephant Ranch, sponsored by Elephant Ranch.
Sponsored by Elephant Ranch. Thank you,
Dylan, FYI,
he'll be on the show. Yeah,
Chilling with Dylan.
Oh, we're gonna have him on the show for sure. Dylan's like Dylan's the fucking. He's too goddamn nice of a human being. So walk in because we're heading across town, and I'm like, you know what? We're here. Let's buy something. And he was like, hey, you know what's a really cool bottle? He goes, check this one out. And he handed me this one. And I was like, clearly, I'll take it. I'm in. Evan Williams, single barrel vintage.
It's probably like 160. I'm just kidding.
No, I want to say it was $50. I want to say 50. I could have, but I'll be honest with you, I don't remember what I paid for it. But he bought that one. And then because my best friend is named Matt, I go, hey, I need something for Matt. And he got me a bottle of Uncle Nearest. And
I love Uncle Nearest.
the Uncle Nearest that I gave Matt is from this moment. So I bought this for me, the Uncle Nearest for Matt, and then I bought
what bottle, Uncle Nearest?
DJ. I bought DJ a bottle of the Pistol Pete's.
Do you know what
And,
bottle of Uncle Nearest you got?
Yeah, Matt has a bottle of Uncle Nearest.
Yeah, it's like 100 or something like that, right, Kel? Like Uncle Nearest 100.
I don't remember how much.
It's very complex. That is one of on my shelf right now. That's the most.
There's a few bottles of Uncle Nearest.
I don't know.
If you don't know about Uncle Nearest, you need to look him up.
Okay.
No, it's super cool. But hey, before we get into that, this is retail. This is a $33 bottle. I think I paid $50 at. I think I paid $45 or $50 at Elephant Ranch. But that's also paying markup. It's like, hey, not everyone has this. And so here's what I'll say about this. At 80, man. If you just wanted to drink on something, unfortunately, the 86.6 proof is so chill. So chill.
Yeah, it's like that Old Forester, I'm sure. The regular Old Forester.
I got it on an ice cube. And dude, this thing is mellow as all mellow gets. It really, I'm kind of becoming a fan of Evan Williams, man. I want to figure out what the heck they're doing, what's going on, because this is a delightful little bottle. And I mean, check it out, dude. It's got like.
You're not the only one. I know a few people that really like Evan Williams.
Dude, I mean, look at that. I mean, that's a really interesting demarcation.
Is that handwritten with like a pen?
I swear to God,
Yeah,
I think it is.
Looks like it.
Absolutely.
It looks like it is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
This bourbon was professionally selected by our master distiller only after meeting his exacting standards for this vintage. Taken from a single barrel, it's the art of bourbon making at its finest. Bottled, unblended with other barrels to preserve its individuality. Hand numbered as a sign of its limited availability. Barreled 12/2013, bottled 1/2021.
Wow.
That's neat, man. This is neat,
Totally.
dude. Hey, we'll get after Nate, Jason White, Dylan.
Okay.
Hey, is that Boomer?
It is. He's feeling needy tonight. I don't know what's his problem.
Hey, Boomer.
Hey, Boomer.
Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
I could hear him crying in the other room. So, hey, look, it's your friend. Look.
Hey, Rhea. Hello.
Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Matt, what do you? Oh, we already know what Matt's drinking. But Nick, what are you drinking?
Oh, so you won't believe it. I entered this lottery, and
Kentucky
And-
Bourbon Lottery.
for bourbon, I entered this lottery in Virginia for bourbon, and I
Shut
got
up.
this bottle of Evan Williams. It's genuine sour mash.
Nice.
It's,
I love it that you entered the lottery and you got.
Yeah, got the cheapest bottle.
Is that the same bottle I gave you?
Yeah, this is the first time I've pulled it out since our first podcast.
the green label, right?
It's the green label.
Hey, look, Ray's in here too now.
Oh, hey Ray. Hey Ray.
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 All right.
But yeah, I mean, eventually I'll upgrade to a slightly better bottle, but maybe
Tonight.
maybe for episode 20 I'll upgrade.
I like it.
We should.
No, here's what's going to happen is that I'm going to go by and see our buddy Dylan, and we're going to grab you a couple and test on your on.
That'd be cool. Yeah, let's do it. And we still need to do the bourbon tasting at Matt's house.
Yeah, we should.
Hang out there and-
We
and-
do need to
and
do
see.
that.
That would be fun.
We need to just have a now that we can actually all get together, we should have one sort of at Matt's house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was hoping that that would be the TC one, just because he's such an energetic person to be around live.
Yeah.
But who knows when he's going to be in town?
Yeah. TC's hit or miss.
Let's do TC live or B Mace live.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Okay.
I'll hit B Mace up and I'll figure out when he's coming in, and then we'll just
Even if we have to record on a different day.
yeah, I'm in.
Okay.
Mhm.
Tonight I'm drinking 1792 barrel proof,
Damn.
the Specs Select. This is Ashley gave me this as part of my birthday present.
Nice.
So 1792 is one of my favorite ones. And their full proof is really good. The single barrel is really good. I like it.
Nice.
Cool. Looks good.
I don't know much about 1792 as a company. As much as I like them, I should look more into them. But
Hey, I feel the same way about. I mean, I'm telling you, this because I told you that. What was the other one? What's the other one that I like? Hold on.
Nick, have you really been wearing that hat in your business meetings?
I did today. Yeah.
Did they get a kick out of that?
Most of them, no. I just sort of screw around a lot. So
it'd be cool if you had like
Some of them were just like, this guy just does that kind of crap. Like you're just
if you had a fishing rod, I think that would have like
That
made
would've
the
been
outfit.
When I bought this for me,
oh, nice.
and this was the one I was telling you guys about. I was like, dude, this for like 20. I think this is $20.
wow.
And dude, it's so. I'm not kidding, man. I think there's something. to be said.
Evan Williams is super funny because it's like a legit bourbon brand that has been devalued for some reason, but it's a
Right.
legit bourbon brand. Like it's not. It might be one of the cheapest legit bourbon brands.
I think we
Yeah,
need to,
$20.
we need to do like a 25 and under taste test. one
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Dude, no.
But is
No,
Evan
you're-
Williams?
You're right, but we need to do even weirder increments.
Yeah,
15,
yeah,
Okay, I'm down for that.
$5 increments.
yeah.
$5.
Do a 50.
Under 15,
Yeah,
under 20,
yeah.
under 25, under 30, under 50.
Can you find
Okay.
any under 10?
Under 100, under
No,
1,000.
I don't know if we can find anything under 10.
Under 10. Under 15 might be tough.
Yeah, under 15.
Oh, 15 is
I
going to
think-
be tough.
I think 15 is going to be really under 15 is going to be really tough.
It's going to be green bottle Evan Williams.
Or old
Okay, we're all-
provide that.
old
We're all
granddad
tasting
on
the same
sale.
thing.
Old granddad
on sale.
might play.
On sale.
Maybe if we can get it direct from the distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we get our liquor license.
Yeah, old granddad on
There you
sale, and
go.
it's like, God damn, this is some good bourbon.
I
For
like that, Nick.
$50.
It'll be our first tasting at the club.
Yeah.
Oh, right? Our
Hell
bourbon
yeah.
club.
All right,
Bourbon
guys,
club.
let's tie it down.
What's
I
that
just
mean?
wanted to bring up a quick history thing for 1792. George Washington was reelected in 1792 for his second
He
term,
sailed the ocean blue.
We sailed the ocean blue.
Nice.
and that
You know why? You know why Matt wants to wrap it up?
yep,
Oh, we got a special
special guest.
coming over.
It's the first night ever. Matt was like, "Hey guys, wrap it up."
Matt, you
He's
got
like,
you got
wrap
3
it up.
hours left with the after show.
I apologize for talking so much about the quality of our houses earlier.
No, Matt, we're staying on afterwards, and we're
Yeah.
gonna meet her and
You
grill.
know we don't end this shit till midnight.
What if it just like goes black right now? It's like, shunk. What do you guys
But your meeting has ended.
do?
If you do that, I'm driving up there. picking up Nick along the way. Kelly
Yeah.
lives too far.
Yeah, no, I'm clearly out here. I got the dogs.
Perfect.
All right. Well, I don't know if we had an agenda on this one, but I do think it was fun.
It was definitely fun.
yeah.
As always, it's fun.
Um,
you guys.
So
Saturday,
let's just
Saturday.
sign off.
Oh yeah.
Think about Saturday, by the way. Think about Saturday. What do you want to do on Saturday, Nick? I'm so excited.
Oh, well, I can definitely stay out late, so that's good. No, but we're doing Saturday afternoon. We're go to the distillery and then grab some food in Mesilla somewhere.
Awesome.
And then after that, it's open game. But we have a babysitter for a limited window, so we need to get some of the fun stuff out of the way while Lauren and I can both participate.
I love it.
Awesome.
I love it.
Love
So think about what that window looks like, because I got all kinds of ideas. And like when I know that you have that kind of opening, I want to swing for the fence. And
Well, like I said, I have a extended opening, but with
Awesome.
Lauren in play, we definitely want to do the distillery first.
cool.
Start at the distillery and then
distillery is this?
Yeah, just let us know where to go.
Yeah,
We'll
let
be-
us know. Let us know.
yeah,
And
yeah, distillery, a little dinner, and then we can sort of free ball it after that.
Love it.
awesome.
Cool.
Don't hate that.
Before
All
we
right.
get off, I had a background behind me. It's not there anymore. My friend Richie Evans has an album coming out
Yeah.
with Vito. Vito
The
was
hat.
Vito was on the voice. The hat is his.
Cool.
I wear this all the time. This is record label. He's got a new song coming out tomorrow. It's for the ladies. So check him out. He's on all platforms and download and support.
We'll play it next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, lead us out, E.
This is E.
Hey, I'm Kel.
I'm Matt.
This is Nick. Join us for the after party. All right, guys. Have a good night.
Hit like,
Later.
It's the
hit
after
subscribe,
party.
hit notification. Just
Comment.
hit those. Even if you
Comment.
don't like us, hit those.
Questions, concerns.
Comments. Bye, guys.
Things you